live love. That Jada in that weird love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Nigga, I don't want no bitch from reality shows. Out of touch with reality hoes. Out in Hollywood, bringing back 5 or 6 hoes. Fuck them, then we kick them to the door, nigga, you know how it goes. She deserve that, she a bird, it's a bird trap. You think if I didn't rap, she would flirt back. Taking off her skirt, let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my shirt back, nigga, you know how it goes. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. My only regret was too young for Lisa Bonet. My only regret was too young for Nia Long. Now all I'm left with is hoes from reality shows. Handed a script, the bitch probably couldn't read alone. My only regret was too young for Sade Adu. My only regret could never take a Leah home. Now all I'm left with is hoes up in Greystone. With the stale face cause they know it's they song. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.
Holy water, know me well. Lonely author with stories to tell. You threw $1 in a wishing well. Called it holy water, and then you wished me well. Polarized, sun in my eyes.
All right. So last week we ended off, halfway done with the TopStep 100K Combine, which is the challenge we're doing right now for this live stream. Try pass it and then get funded and see how far we can take with this, live streaming and keeping track of keeping tabs on the trades and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. So yesterday night we had a range from 18,048 down to 1813. So we were ranging around between here, slightly above, but not too crazy. Right now, we're back in that range. Nothing too crazy right now. New orb has formed around the high. It's going to be around 51. Low is going to be around 1807. So let's see what's going to happen when this orb formed. 10:05 is now. It's time. So we can see what happens from this point on. From a breakout of any source of any range is key. Super trend is bearish right now, but we have a buy signal on tanker, so it's key. We can see what happens from here. But right now, no trades I can see right now at this moment in time. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna do 5 contracts, by the way. So try to get this trade up and going if we can. So last week, if you guys didn't know, for those who are just joining now, I started off with the TopStep 100K Combine Challenge. Basically, try pass the TopStep Combine and get funded. And the main goal of the stream, this challenge stream is to see how much I can scale up high with my strategy I coded with Go AI, which is my orb. If anybody knows from OBR days that I trade orb strictly, and also other indicators I've made as well. So let's get right into it. All right, so yeah, look at that orb 51 area basically. Yep, we got the 51 area, lows 725. Okay, not bad, not bad. So let's see how we can do here, and we can execute a trade of sorts. So let's hope for the best here. Hopefully we can pass it today. Look like we're gonna be bearish for today, but who knows yet? Because we need a confirmation cross. So how I'm going to take a trade here, if you guys are wondering what is going through my mind and head, how I would take a trade. If I get a sell signal from Tanker before breaking down to my short entry level of bearish breakout for Orb, I'll basically hold the short entry trade early until I see rejection at the bearish entry. Basically, if we are able to cross this bearish entry, I'll hold the trade down to TP1, which TP1 would be around 17,985. But in this case and scenario, since we're in a top set combine, we don't want to hold over 3K profits for one trade for this day, because basically we over 6K something, but I know we can be over like a couple hundred of sorts. So let's see how we do here. Hopefully we can get a cross here somewhere for a sell. If it's your first time trading futures, I say take it slow, do 1 to 2 contracts. Don't go too heavy. You know, you don't want to end up resetting and doing too much where you give back to the people who run the prop firm, you know, with that reset money. So, yeah. Nothing much yet. Moon is choppy like hell. This week we have some important data. You know, we have CPI coming out. We also have other important data too. I believe it's PCI. So that's another key data coming out today. Yeah. Yep. Makes sense. Might be just a choppy day, but we can see what we can do here between these ranges. If we see a range fill movement day, we can just trade between the ranges, make profit from there. If we see a breakout, then we take the trades towards those sides, so we don't have to worry about it. Straight choppy. I'd say support should be around here, 16. Might get a sell signal right here around here. Yeah, looks like you might get a sell signal around 16 area. 16. Not gonna enter yet. Too early enter. Be patient with the trade. That's the key thing I would say. Don't want to enter too early, because who knows what might happen. We might mess up. Straight choppy. Nothing much yet. Let's see what we can do here. We might only see moves towards the end of the day here if we're looking at this. Either a sell-off before data releases, or even a higher pump just in case CPI. So this buy signal, the entry would be around up here, basically super trend area. So if we're trying to take a long where the buy signal triggered right here before it dropped, I would take an entry here, but I need a confirmation above a candle close like above super trend to go even long. And then from there we can hold the long if we get a break above long entry. But those are risky trades right now based on the range we have from here to here. So like it's a very tight range right now we have. So we'll see what happens. Yep, nothing in the range. Still chopping. So here's another indication that I would give a trade, take a trade. So let's say we have a long entry right here, right? We can take a long if the orb range is like a big gap, like from, for example, I took a trade the other day from this long candle when I got Tanker to trigger buy, and we were already in a bullish super trend basically. So I took an entry early in the long when the buy was triggering in this case scenario, and we're in the bullish orb range. So this is an indication that we have support of super trend being bullish. Well, not yet in this case, but we're about to break out above bullish orb entry to go to TP1, and we had buy signal from Tanker. So you had two confluences, but we need a third confluence. You know, in this case scenario, it was basically a super trend breakout as well, which then we got. I closed early, one trade out of two. Then the next trade I got back in at the orb entry again. You know, when we launched back up to TP1 basically, and I was able to secure. But today's orb is very, very tight and not a lot of volume, so we might see just chop today. Because like, if you look at this is the orb range we got from 806 all the way up to 851 compared to this one 887 down to 947. Like, that's a huge gap compared to this, you know, 1800 all the way to 1857. Yeah, it's a big gap, almost 100 point compared to this one to this one. It's like probably 50. Yeah. So orbs like these, just know that it's most likely going to be choppy. Towards the end of the day, we might see a breakout range. So I would just be careful taking any trades from, if you're in the Discord, any alerts of the orb Go AI from the Go AI trader. If it gives you like a long entry, a short entry today, it's very risky. I would stay out of it for a second. Tanker, you could get away with it, probably with like 5 or 10 points. But with Go AI, probably less likely unless we see a clear confirmation here from both of them.
Right now, I got the music you had on the most back in 2018, leading off with Johnny Rain.
See what's gold doing as well on the side. Gold is still in the orb range. CL is still in the orb range. Chop, chop. Nothing yet on that side either. Yeah, got nothing for take for gold and CL either, so don't even want to take that. Let's see, let's show this CL. Yeah, gold to CL. Yeah, gold CL. Yeah. We could probably long CL from 77.05 all the way up to 70.34, but looks like we're straight chopping too, but it's still bullish. We got two confluences too, 3. We got a buy here, super trend, this. We're in the bullish orb range, but looks like we just rejected off breaking out. So let's see what we can do here with that. Let's go GC. GC looked like it's going to break down lower, but nothing much yet. Volume looks very low here, so I wouldn't take a trade on this yet. We already missed the move from the morning. Yeah, there's no point in taking any trades. We already missed the move. If you guys didn't know, I trade GC and CL a lot overnight. It's the most easiest trades you can take overnight on GC and CL because it's less volatile and more directional, and it's very simple to trade. I love trading, especially when I work overnights too. But nothing so far on these. So let's go back to NQ, see if we can catch a bigger move here. Hopefully we can. ATD trades. Are you gonna link those two indicators you were talking about? No, I'm not. I'm keeping this indicator private for now. It's still in testing. I have people testing it with me. I'll future down the road, I'm gonna release it in sorts like that. But right now, I'm testing it out, improving it. Have more tweaks and stuff to add in there. I'm adding future rolled updates like pivot points, where you can pick either traditional or whatever. But yeah, so let's see down the road, probably coming months or so, and I'll let you guys know. All right, so we got a sell here on. Might take an entry here. Let's do it. We got a sell entry here on tanker, so let's take that. It's gonna be risky, but we'll see. We have bearish orb on our side, super trend. So let's take this, see what happens. I might just set my take profit right around here, just in case. We don't know what might happen. We don't know what might happen between this and this, so we might see a rejection bounce, just bouncing off right there and bounce right back up and be range day. So I just be cautious with this trade. It's a very risky trade right now. So, but we got to sell. I got in early, so see what happens here. Might set my stop loss either at 33 or 28. So we'll see what happens here. So downside is I got in early on tanker, but it's okay. Sometimes the volume's not on my side in this trade, but I'm gonna hold and see because taker looks like it is gonna form either from this candle or the next candle. So I'm gonna let it be right now, but we'll see what happens here. Another key thing I gotta mention is previous orb or support is right here too, 813. So we can break below that. We can touch this. See if we can cross this. Looks like support wicks. So many wicks in that range right here to here. Midline's acting like a good resistance right now. Let's see. Perfect rejection. Let's see if we can go down more here. Straight chop. Let this trade play out a little bit. See what happens here. Straight just chop. See, get the further drop here if we can. So downside me, I got in early before Tanker even triggered. Downside that I take a trade early on Tanker before it even triggers, so puts me at disadvantage of a loss, but it's okay. Get mine in play for a stop loss already, so it's our midline, basically an orb, so we see what happens here. And looks like we're gonna have to trigger the stop loss right here. Yeah, just have to trigger that because we're about to break above that midline, so it's okay. I'm not mad about it. Find a different trade here, make it all back. Just gonna go down to 3 contracts, just mitigate my losses for the day. See what we can do here. Straight chop, nothing on my side today with this. Just gonna wait here for this trade to trigger. So basically what happened was, let me review this trade. I got faked out, got in early before a confirmation of Tanker executed a sell signal, which I got screwed over. Basic wick. Got wicked out, basically. And now I'm just waiting for the next trade. Can't do much about it. Just gotta wait for the next trade here. Nothing much here yet. Still straight chop.
Next in the mix, I'm gonna take it back for you. You know, back to your school age days when a perfect song was all you needed to hear to get you through the week. Kicking it off, here's Miguel.
Just straight chop. Nothing much here. So our best bet is to take a trade from either breakout from this side of the range or from this side. So we gotta wait. The confirmation candle close. We can't just take a trade here. Let it be. Let it ride. Let the market do its thing. Usually Mondays are not that great either way, especially pre-data week too. So we'll wait and see here. Debating if I want to trade this just this range right here right now. Straight chop. Might just trade the range here. Just volume looks choppy, not even directional either. Sit in our hands and wait. It's the way we go here today. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, looks like we're gonna get a confirmation candle close here. Both above super trend and above this range we just got out of, so let's see what happens. Not gonna enter a trade yet. There's no point to at this moment. Just rejected off of that. Holy cow. It's not a clear confirmation close above here, actually. Nope. Might have to trade the range here if we just keep bouncing between here then. Let's sit and wait for this range to see if we break out here. Alright, looks like we're going back in the range. I'm gonna take a short here just to trade the range if I could. Just bite the bull and take it. Because we're just being range bound today. Let's see. Get a confirmation candle close. Just an indication of this. Alright, let's do this. Let's take a executed. Nope. And I'm about to get a little hit my daily drawdown here almost. Just gonna stay out of it. Don't want to hit the daily drawdown. Alright. So, what happened was I executed trade too early here today. Traded within the chop range. Should not have taken the order trade with tanker at all. So today, not a good day for me. I traded between the chop from here to here. Took a short right down here on my first trade, thinking that tanker was going to execute a sell alert, but nope, we just got wicked out of it. I took a exit right here at 28.75 around here basically, or right here. So basically took that for a loss. Then I had the range drawn out. I was thinking, try execute, jump the gun, try catch a short and trade the range, but no, we didn't want to stay in the range. Instead, We broke back above, so from there I try to predict another jumping the gun basically of a trade. Usually I should just stay out of this situation, trading between the orb ranges, wait for a confirmation from either tanker. So yeah, this is a poor execute trade today from my end. I didn't do that great at all on execution wise, but it's okay. We're still in it, up 1K on it, so it's only day 2. We can try to perfect this system, manually trading it and sorts like that, but it's okay. I'm gonna move on, learn from this mistake, try execute with NSQ, especially on the choppy days like this. So that's about 2K right there lost today. So tomorrow brings in a new day. So let's see what happens tomorrow. But I'm gonna step away from trading today, just because you don't want to trade anymore. Especially I only have $80 left in the drawdown, so probably even less actually, because I was up 50 cents, so probably $30. So there's no point in revenge trading anymore. I did revenge trade, if you saw that, try to make back the gains, but I limited my risk by going down to 3 contracts instead of 5. Tried my best, but no, I couldn't. So in the case scenario, if I didn't have to hit the max limit drawdown, I would take this long here when the execute close above. I try to go against the